Meet you at the bubbler.
Tom from Wisconsin. Everything air guns. Need to run out and grab myself an energy drink. It's just too hot for coffee lately. I got 2 videos to do today, so I thought I'd better get 2 cans of energy drink. And mini beef sticks. Who could forget those? Perfect little snacks. And perfect little size. Alright. So I went to go make a video yesterday. And I was going to use my vigilante. Went to go load us in a CO2 and it just leaked right out. So anyway, my problem happened to be up in here in the valve. It was leaking out right at this connection right here, in fact. So then I went to go open it up to look inside to see if I could find the problem, which I did eventually. But so I undid these 3 screws here, that one, and that one, and then lifted this plate off, and then you're exposed to the inside of the gun. What I didn't know is, because this is pretty much the first time really taking apart at least this revolver, I didn't realize how loose the pieces were in there, and things started popping all over. I was kind of monkeying with it, and I didn't realize things were as loose as they were, and things started falling out of the gun. I was like, oh, looks like today's the day I learn how to put together a Crossman Vigilante. So anyway, this video isn't really about how to put it together, but at least to send you in the right direction, should that be what you need to do, and the problems I encountered while doing mine. So we type Crossman Vigilante Rebuild into the YouTube search, and here's what it brings up. Notice it's not a Vigilante, it's a Crossman 357. However, the 357 and the Vigilante are virtually the same gun. There are a couple differences. Hopefully I remember to go through and point some of the things out that I noticed. But anyway, so 357 works. This first one that pops up here is is a channel called Cheap Ass Hack. There's really no words he types, or there's text, I guess, in some situations, but there's no words. It's just music. Actually, I'm gonna play a second of it for you. Just hang on. All right, real quick. This is just what it looks like. So anyway, I want you to know that I didn't want to play too much first of all, because I didn't want any strikes or whatever. And, anyway, so I'm using a still that was on his video or whatever. A still from his video, I guess. I don't know how you say that, but see, just to show you. So one of the differences is this right here, this piece. I'm not sure what you call it. Maybe some kind of an arm or something. Anyway, on the Vigilante, actually is positioned differently, and it goes around this pin instead of this pin. So just be aware of small differences like that. Let's see if I can think of another small difference. Hang on. Right offhand I can't. But anyway, let me go through the things that were also just confusing in the video. Let's see here. If you can see way up on top here, there's this latch piece right here. And there's a wedge that kind of keeps that in place. And it goes in this way, not in this way. That was a thing for me. Another thing for me was behind the actual problem itself. Like I said, mine busted right here at this connection. Anyway, right underneath here is a hammer spring. And that part's a little tricky to get in. What you're doing is pushing up on the spring. I'm going to show you a picture of the spring quick. Hang on. Okay, so now we're looking at it and the valve's been removed. So this is the actual hammer spring here. And anyway, when you're watching this video, do everything just like he does. So even position everything close as you can to the way he does. There's a reason for everything. But anyway, eventually when you put the valve back in, you're going to want to take the valve and put it at an angle so it actually grabs this end of the spring and pushes it up. That's where you're going to get your leverage or pressure from on that spring. So that was kind of a tricky part for me. I had to actually refer to another video, which I'll also show you before I leave. So here we are back to the view with the valve back in it now. So up here was another difference from 357 and Vigilante, I think, is there's two pieces here, this piece and this piece, which you kind of put together. First of all, I almost forgot to put my spring back in there, so remember to do that. And then on the Vigilante, these pieces do not stay together while they're out of the gun. They'll fall apart because of that spring or whatever. So there's something, when you snap them in place, there's something that pressures, keeps it together. But when you take it out, those two pieces will come apart. So on the 357 though, however, he was able to have those two pieces sitting together over here, and they stayed in one piece. So that was a difference. Not a big deal, but just know that I guess there are some small differences. So again, otherwise I thought it was a great video. You got to do it by visual only because he just plays music, and like I say, there is some text to read, and the text is important, so read it. Anyway, that video is called Tear Down Crossman 357, whatever that says right there. And again, that was, whoops. And again, I think that was a cheap ass hack. Let me go check. That's right. His video channel is called Cheap Ass Hack. So again, that video got me most of the way. But I did have to resort to another video, and that was, let's see if I can read that. Kevy's RC and Music, I guess it was. Alright. So we're going to click on that one. Hang on. So this guy's video, I had some questions from the other video that I couldn't quite figure out. This guy's video kind of helped finish up most of those thoughts anyway. There's one more video I'm going to show you too though. So anyway, between those two videos, I got like, I don't know, 98, 99% of it done. Now there was one last problem that I had, and I had to figure out that that latch, barrel latch, I guess it's called. And like I said, I showed you what I learned. You got to go in through you got to go in the right direction. I pointed it out earlier in the video. Try to refer to that if you want to know the direction. So I noticed that from a video. Here, I'll show you the video. So to find this part, I typed in Crossman Vigilante barrel latch. And again, what comes up is not the Vigilante. It is 357 Crossman 357 barrel latch repair. But like I said, it's these guns are so similar, so it's all pretty much the same. Like I said, with some slight differences. So when you're watching, if something's a little different, don't get too scared. Slow down and just figure it out. Like I said, when I had to put that arm in there, that was interesting to me because it's different. I'd show you, but I just got mine fixed and I don't want to tear it apart and have to have parts fly out again, and then have to do it all over again. So just be aware. Anyway, otherwise it's pretty easy to do. It wasn't that bad. If you follow that first video step by step, like I watch him do one thing, then I'd go do that one thing, and then I'd watch him do the next thing, and I'd go do that next thing, and it was pretty good if you can learn visually. Alright guys, that's been everything here again. So I hope this video helps anybody who has problems with their Vigilante. Another reason I made it is because I noticed all my Vigilante videos tend to do really well compared to some of my other videos. So I don't know why, but I got a Vigilante following. That's cool. But I just I happened to come across this, and so since so many people who have Vigilantes seem to watch my videos, I just wanted them to be covered here in case they ran into this problem, so they know how to find the help they need. Alright guys, everything here again. It's Tom from Wisconsin. Take care.